world, hey, welcome back to my channel if you are subscribed, and if you are new, welcome to the world of Wiz. I am Wiz, and I hope that you do stick around and subscribe to become a part of my world. Today I am bringing my top 10 tips, tricks, flying etiquette, just so you can keep in the back of your mind and probably use these when you travel. Some of them are before the pandemic, and some of them are because of the pandemic, and some of them are just general rule of thumb when flying. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like a part 2, because I'm going to do my top 10. I have more, so you guys let me know if you like it. Comment down below if you'd like a part 2. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the video. So tip number 1, with everything happening in the world right now, masks are, required as a part of the airline's policy. I'm going to say 99%, if not 100% of the airlines require for passengers to wear face masks or face coverings while on board. So it is a policy of the airline. Be nice to your flight attendants and just wear it properly over your nose and mouth unless you are actively drinking or eating. I know it's annoying, I know, but you want to be courteous to those around you. You never know who's traveling next to you and who they have to go home to. So just listen to your flight attendants so you don't feel like we're being a bother when we keep having to remind you gently to put it on. Tip number 2 is always bring a blanket. Since the pandemic, we haven't had any blankets or pillows on my particular airline, but just a rule of thumb, airports and airplanes are always cold, so don't rely on the airline to have blankets and pillows all the time, like a neck pillow. Just bring your own, because you never know, or a sweater. You never know if it's going to be cold or hot on the plane. Don't travel to where you're going. Travel for the airport and the airplane, because they can get cold sometimes, and sometimes it's not us wanting the aircraft to be cold. It's just like it's hard, like getting the right temperature on the plane, especially if it's super duper hot outside or super duper cold outside. There's so many variations that factor into the temperatures inside the terminals and in the airport. So bring a neck pillow, sweater, or blanket, something to keep you warm. Tip number 3 is, and your flight attendants is talking to you or briefing you, especially if you're sitting in an exit row or asking you a question, be respectful enough to remove your headphones instead of saying I can't hear you. Just give us your full and undivided attention, especially if you're sitting in an exit row, because I need to know that I can rely on you to help me in an event of an emergency. I don't want to have to repeat myself 2-3 times to you because you have your headphones in. The same as when you're telling us what you would like or trying to talk to us, or if we're trying to speak to you, just pull out the AirPods or remove the headphones, just so there's clear dialogue and there's no miscommunication. Tip number 4, shoes. Keep your shoes on. Do not walk throughout the aircraft without your shoes. And do not walk in the lavatory barefoot. Please. It is not water on the floor. I wish I could tell you that it's water, but it's not. And you know where I'm going with this. Don't keep your shoes on, please. Number 4, it goes along with the whole foot situation. Keep your feet on the ground. Do not put your feet on the back of someone's armrest. It's unhygienic. And I've almost had a brawl break out on a flight before because someone had their feet touching someone's arm. So yeah, the person behind them had their foot up on their armrest, like in between the seat cushions, sitting on the armrest. And I had to de-escalate a fiery verbal confrontation in the air. So it's disgusting. Keep your feet down, please. Like, no one wants to smell it. No one wants to see it. do us all a favor. Please keep your feet down. Be nice to your fellow flight attendants, ticket counter agents, gate agents. I know traveling can be stressful within itself, but a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, how are you, before you start your question or statement goes a long way. You know, when you come hostile, it's kind of hard to understand what you're saying, especially if you're yelling or if you're upset because something went wrong. But you know, if you come with an open mind and a kind heart, we are more than willing to want to help you out and listen to you. So be nice. You guys may disagree with what I'm about to say, but when the plane lands, just remain comfortably seated, especially if you're like towards the rear of the aircraft. You know, I know sometimes the flight's long and you want to get up and stretch, but just, you know, you could stretch and then have a seat, but you're not going to get towards the front any quicker. You know, just wait until the row in front of you has gathered their belongings and continue moving forward. I find that the deplaning process is so much smoother when we go row by row. Like, we deplane the aircraft even faster when everyone is just cooperating row by row, instead of someone from the back trying to rush up and, you know, someone from the front going to the back, and just row by row, you know, just row by row. Our airline doesn't require us to help with the bags anymore unless it's the elderly, or, you know, I usually help out the elderly, mothers traveling alone, or, you know, someone who's unable to do it themselves. But if you can't lift your suitcase to place it in the bin, then your flight attendant probably can't lift your suitcase either. So don't overpack, because if you pack it, you stack it. If you tow it, you stow it. Get where I'm going there? So if you're unable to do that, we are glad to help you gate check it or check it to your front. We are more than happy to help you check your bag, you know? But I've hurt my back, hurt my arm, helping people place their heavy bags in the bins, and it's not fun, you know? It's not fun. So for both of our sakes, so you don't injure yourself and so I don't injure myself, we're gonna just gate check that bag, because if you can't lift it, we can't lift it either, baby. We can't. Don't know if it applies right now during these times, but this is a rule of thumb. The person who sits in the middle seat has both armrests. That's right. That's right. The person who occupies the middle seat, it's only right that they get both armrests. The person who has the window seat has advantage of the window. They can lean their head up against the window. The person who has the aisle seat, they can kick their leg out. You know, they have more room. But the person in the middle is kind of crammed, guys. So that armrest, both of those armrests belong to them. Tip number 9. I know that a lot of people fly often, and you know, they know the traveling, you know, rules and protocols, but I just think it would be in your best interest when traveling to just give your flight attendants your full and undivided attention when we are doing the safety demo or the monitor screens. All aircrafts are different. You always want to know where your nearest exit is going to be, your life vest operation, oxygen mask operation. The exits are always different on every aircraft. Not all planes are built the same. So just give us, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes max, you know, just pay attention just so you are aware of what is going around you. Just so you know, because the last thing that you want to happen is, we are trained professionals, you know, we know how to handle just about anything 30,000 feet in the air. But the last thing you want is for us to have an emergency and you're panicking because you don't know anything and you're like, you're scared, you know? But if you listen to us the first 2-3 minutes before we take off and we do our safety demo, you're gonna have like a sense of relief. Okay, if something happens, that's my exit. My life vest is under my seat, or my life vest is in front of me, under the seat in front of me. I can use the seat cushions. I put the oxygen mask over my nose and mouth. Just give us your attention, you know, just so you are aware and you know. And then we're gonna end it off with tip number 10. Please do not leave your trash in the seat pockets. We come through the cabin quite a few times to collect garbage. Don't leave your trash in the seat pockets, please. We promise if we missed you the first time, we gonna catch you the second time, or the third time, fourth, fifth, sixth time, you're gonna catch us. I just think, you know, it's just like a hygiene thing. Like, you don't want to leave your chewed gum or your old food wrappers in the seat pockets or on the floor. Like, you know, like people have left like their food on the floor. I found a vomit bag on the floor and it spilled. So let us talk to us, you know. If you need to throw something away, if we don't have a trash bag, we'll tell you, we'll be back, you know. But there's been syringes left in seat pockets, diapers, undies, shoes, gum, chewed up food, bones. Yeah, you know. Please throw it out. So those are my top 10 tips, tricks, flying etiquettes to keep in the back of your mind when you are traveling, or if someone is traveling, you could tell them, hey, I watched this video from the World of West and she's a flight attendant and she gave me these tips, so I'm gonna pass it along to you. So if you guys would like a part 2, let me know down in the comment section below and I will be sure to bring a top 2. There's so many. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick little video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.